So first of all, you have to plan a dilution method. Plan a dilution method. Very easy to plan the dilution method. So what is the stock solution you are having? Stock you will have something like this, 2%, let's say 50 cubic centimeters, right? So you need to prepare. So in this case you need to use only 1 cubic centimeter, 50 also too big. So let's make 20. So I am supplying you 20 only. That's enough. Okay. Then you need 10 of each, because okay, let's make it 25. You need to prepare 20 of, so this is 2%, then 1%, 0.5%, other one 1.5 also there. 2%, 1.5%, they put other way. So 1.5%, 1%, and 0.5 and 0.25. 0.25. Right, so these are the concentration you need to prepare. So there's no order. So I'll supply 50. That's okay. Right. Now I want to make this one from this one. Remember this equation. C1 V1 equals to C2 V2. This is the easiest way to prepare the dilution. First C1. C1 is the concentration of stock solution, which means this. This is stock. That means the example one that is given. C1 is concentration of stock solution. V1 is the one we need to find out. That means which volume from this one we need to add to this in order to prepare this. Always V1 is the question. Okay, that's why I put a question mark there. We need to find out V1. C2 is concentration of new solution. Concentration of new solution. In this case, this one, 1.5. Then V2 is final volume. Final volume. Clear that one? C1 V1 equal to C2 V2. Remember the equation. You can prepare any dilution by using this. C1 representing concentration of the stock solution. V1 representing what is the volume you need to get to prepare the second one. So that's the one always you need to find out. C2 is concentration of the new solution. In this case 1.5. If you go to this one, it is 1%. V2 is the final volume. In this case 20. So I am going to show you how I am going to make this one out of this one. How I am going to make to prepare this one out of this one. Sit anywhere. I can come from. Okay. Now, so let's put to the equation. Right. C1. What is C1? 2%. So I just put 2. C1 is 2. V1. We need to find out that. V1. I put it that. C2. 1.5. V2. Which is 20. Very simple, right? So I am going to make this one from this. So C1 is the original concentration. V1 is the one need to find out. 1.5 is the new concentration. 20 is the final volume. So I find what is V1 is. So what is V1? 1.5 into 20, what is it? 30. 30 divided by 2. So what is the V1? V1 equals to 15 cubic centimeters. So we have to get 15 cubic centimeter. What is the mean of that? You have to add 15 cubic centimeter of V1 of stock to this one. Clear that one? But what is the final volume? 20. You add already 15. So you have to fill it to 20. How you are going to fill it? By adding 5 cubic centimeter of water. By adding 5 cubic centimeter of water. Now the final volume is 20. Clear that one? So that's how you are preparing the solution. Now if you want to make 1% from this one, same way. Now stock solution C1 is 2, V1 is 1%. Sorry, V1 is the one you need to find out now. Now C2 is 1%, again 20. Then you will get 50, around what? 10. So you have to prepare that. Clear this one? So let's go step by step. So I write it properly, so you can write it here. So let's prepare the concentration. You get it too. Let's prepare the concentration first of all. Then you need to prepare by yourself. That's why all the beakers, everything is there. First data. Okay. So first of all, let's draw this one, this diagram properly. In the space given. Remember, this dilution comes there in the paper. They are asking how to prepare this dilution. You have to write. Sometimes table is there. So first of all, let's draw this one. Stock solution. Only the top part use. Okay. This is the top part. Stock solution, which is 2% glucose. Then we need to prepare 1.5%, 1%, 0.5%, 0.25%. So here you need only you need to use 1 cubic centimeters. Let's make 10 cubic centimeters we are going to prepare. But 2 people are there. Let's prepare 20 or 10 enough. So here also 10. That's what we are going to prepare. Okay, so this is the stock solution. I am giving this one. Right? So let's draw this one first of all. These are the solutions you need to prepare. That is mentioned in the question. Then write down there C1 V1 equals to C2 V2, the equation. Yep. So let's label this. C1, stock solution, concentration. V1, we need to find out that. C2, new concentration. V2, final volume. Remember this, any dilution can be prepared there. Right? Now let's make a table here. Then it's easier. Otherwise, writing everything, no need. So make a table. Make a large table. First of all, concentration. Second one, volume of stock solution. Third one, volume of water. Keep it separate. So I'm writing concentrations here now. 2%, 1.5%, 1%, 0.5%, and 0.25%. Okay, fine, everyone? Totally okay? Right. Now volume of the first concentration is 2%. So volume of the stock solution you need. So final volume is 10 cubic centimeter here. No, you are not adding any water there because you need that 2%, right? You are not diluting it. You are not diluting it. You are not diluting it. Then make for the 1.5. C1 V1 equal to C2 V2. So C1 is 2% multiplied by V1 you need to find out. C2 1.5. Final volume is in this case 10. So V1 equals to 15 divided by 2, 7.5 cubic centimeters. So here 7.5 cubic centimeter you add from the stock solution, make it 10, 2.5 cubic centimeter of water. Right? You can do the rest now. Do it, I'll see. Apply to this one. Now see this part never change, only one instead of 1.5, now it is 1 and 10. Right? Oh, what are the 5. So here 5 cubic centimeter, other one 2.5. So there's a better, right? Then this one 1.25, very small value. Then here 5 cubic centimeter, 7.5 cubic centimeter, and 8.75 cubic centimeter. Like that. So you are going to prepare it now, okay? According to this. In all the experiments, so you prepare this, then you prepare yourself. Now let's summarize everything here. In order to prepare, so this is summary diagram, okay? In order to prepare 1.5, you need to add from here to here 1.5, 7.5 of stock and 2.5 of water. Like that. Then to that one, 5 of this, five of water. Right? Again for this one, 2.5, 7.5 water. And for the last one, here come. So 8.75 water. Our result table will be concentration of glucose and the color change. Color. So concentrations we have 2%, 1.5%, 1%, 0.5%, 0.25%, and one more fruit juice. Fruit juice. And the color change you are going to write here. What is the color? But don't wait much time to measure the color change. As soon as you get out after 2 minutes, so you have to write the what is the color change for each. Starting with brick red, then orange, then little bit greenish brownish, then greenish bluish, and 0.25 almost no color change. And your fruit juice is this. This is fruit juice. Okay. So I hope everyone got like that. Now tell me, by looking at this, what should be the concentration of this unknown fruit juice? Where I should be put correctly? 2. Yes, 2. Can't be 2, right? It should be less than 2, isn't it? If it is 2, it should be brick red. Around like, no, because we have 1.5, but still it is not that much bright. So it's between 1.5 and 2. So the unknown concentration is between 1.5 and 2. It's supposed to be like here in the middle, right? In the middle. So that's how unknown concentration is, right?